Greetings, class. Dr. Ramos here again. We are in week 5, so we're past the halfway point. Congratulations on making it this far. I know you guys have been working really hard, and I appreciate all of the effort. This week we have 3 different things that you're going to turn in. So it's not the easiest week, but it's definitely not the hardest. Most of the stuff is very pertinent, and I think it allows you to be a little bit creative. So we'll get right into it. So this week you'll be covering chapters 9 and 11, physiology of physical activity, and then also sport and exercise psychology. You'll have your quiz 5, which is going to be the same setup format as the other quizzes. You're going to have reflection 3. So for this reflection, we're going to be analyzing a sporting event. Unfortunately, we cannot watch live sports just yet. However, with the use of YouTube, or any other subscription you might have where you can watch old gaming events, sporting events that you like, or you can even use a movie. If you like an old sports movie to analyze, then that's going to be fine. And what you're going to do with this event is you're going to pick out 2 examples in that event, and you're going to analyze it under the realm of sports psychology. So the first part of one of those moments in that event that you're going to do, or that you're going to pick out, is you're going to identify the issue, and you're going to use a specific sports psychology terminology to explain what's happening. So in your textbook, it discusses arousal, motivation, social loafing, different topics such as that. So you're going to pick out 2 different examples in that sporting event, and you're going to describe it under that context. And then the second part is discuss the impact it had on the individuals participating and in the game. So, if you're watching an old basketball game, you take, for instance, a critical free throw that might have changed the outcome of the game. So that specific event, you're going to discuss how arousal or motivation had an impact on the individual, and then also describe how it impacted the game. And then you're going to take a different moment of the game and do the same thing again. You're going to use the sports psychology terminology and then describe how it impacted the game. And you're going to submit that by Thursday with a minimum of 250 words. And then I think this will be a really easy topic to get into with your classmates. So you'll respond to 2 different classmates by Sunday. I encourage you to do this early on, because I think especially with this topic, you'll have really good conversations with your classmates. So do it early on so they have a chance to kind of respond back to you as well. All right, so our CAP 3. So as you notice, the trend in the CAPs, they get a little bit more specific, and they're hitting different areas of being a healthcare professional or being in the physical activity profession. And this week we turn to resumes, cover letters, educational requirements, and job market trends. So for this assignment, you're going to have to do a good amount of research, but trust me, it's going to be all worth it. You're kind of doing a lot of this work ahead of time, and it's going to set you up to be well prepared to enter the job market. So the first part is going to be creating your resume and cover letter. Now, if you've never done this, try to get as many resources as you can to start writing this out. If you already have one, or one of each, the cover letter and the resume, then definitely go back and try to edit, update it, make sure that it's as current as possible. And I've put here some resources for you to look over and use as a guide to help you write these. So the first is a cover letter guide. It'll kind of give you some tips. I'm going to give you a format. And then the last 2 are for resumes. So some do's and don'ts for resumes, and then also some sample resumes from the healthcare profession. The last portion to this is you may also want to use the Career Center at CBU. You can email these to them and let them know to give you feedback. I've when I worked there at CBU, I actually used this service as well, and they're really good about getting back to you promptly and giving you good feedback. So I highly recommend that you use this service. Just shoot them an email, or you can call them. This link right here will take you to their website. You can contact them through there. So the second part of CAP 3 is you must research and identify the educational requirements and steps necessary to gain entrance and succeed in the career of your choice. And it says, I suggest that you copy and paste these bullet points and answer the questions in a sub-bullet point to ensure answering the question and keeping your thoughts organized. Be as detailed in your answers as possible. Now, definitely answer the questions, like that's a good tip. Like copy and paste this, making sure that you answer each one of these, because that's going to really help you get all the information that I'm going to be looking for. But in your final draft, if you want to keep it as a standard essay format, APA formatted, that I think I prefer that than having all these bullet points. The other portion to this is you have to analyze the current job trends. And actually, this is something that when I was getting into the job market, I didn't really do. I didn't really know that this service was available, that all of this information was available. So now that I have gone back and looked at this, it would have been so helpful to have all of this information at hand, because it kind of helps you direct your focus of like what specific career you want, depending on where you're going to live, or maybe you're open to relocate. I mean, you can find a lot of great information on this website, and I'm going to take a quick tour of that right now just to kind of show you how to utilize the website. Okay, so this is the website that link will take you to. I'm not gonna lie, this is not the most organized website. It can be kind of cumbersome to get through all of the information. There's a ton of links, so I'm gonna just walk you really quickly through how to get the most pertinent information. I mean, there's a ton of stuff that you can look into, but just for the purposes of this assignment, I'm gonna just walk you through where you can find, the most pertinent information you need for this assignment. So you're gonna click on the home button here, and then you're gonna go to occupations, and then from there, occupational, you go to the career section, occupational outlook handbook. Oh, sorry. See, I already messed up. Oh no, that was right. And from here, you're gonna look for category of jobs. So most of you are gonna go to the healthcare section. And here you can find athletic trainers, chiropractors, dental assistants, all of that. So I'm gonna just click on athletic trainers. So under here, you're gonna use these tabs right here, and this will kind of give you, it'll pretty much answer a lot of the questions that you're gonna have for this assignment. And it kind of gives you a breakdown of all that information. So I just wanted to give you a quick glimpse of what to look for when you get to this website. All right, so going back to our assignment, this part 2 requires you to write a 2-page paper that includes estimated salary, requirements, so education, experience, all of that, and any other pertinent information. Other things that you want to address are like how likely you're able to obtain a job in this field, what you can do to improve your chances, and again, make sure that you answer each one of these questions. Then you're going to use the BLS.gov website to get current job trends information, and you're going to include all of that in your 2-page paper. All right, so that's all I have for you this week. I wish you the best. Stay safe, stay healthy, take breaks when you need to. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Take care.